Every pony back to school. Roll the intro.
My little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic.
Greetings, my Brony and Pegasus friends. Welcome to Crimson Analysis. In this episode, I will be analyzing Season 8, Episode 9, Non-Compete Clause. Man, I gotta be more careful when I read these for the first time. When I first saw this title, I thought it was The Incomplete Clause. And as you can probably imagine, I was pretty confused. The episode opens on the school, and Rainbow Dash is late for something. It's really great to see the school again.
Did I miss the Teacher of the Month announcement?
Teacher of the Month?
And the Friendship School Teacher of the Month is... Fluttershy!
Way to go, Fluttershy. 9 times in a row. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so has the school been around for 9 months? Or did they start doing Teacher of the Month after a little while? Oh, those looks. Oh, I feel so bad for them. Looks like they're back to competing again. We've seen this before. Twice.
Rarity, Fluttershy, me, Spike, this flower pot.
And apparently, it's a well-known fact that they're competitive.
I know you've been competitive in the past, but I'm sure you'd never let that get in the way of friendship education.
Twilight, you do remember what happened last time, right? Why do I have a bad feeling about this? It's great to hear all the students speak again, and I don't think we've heard any of them speak since the first episode. Celeste is the cutest one, but I think Silverstream is my favorite. Rainbow Dash and Applejack can't get over their competing nature, and the students are noticing. It gets so bad that the main lesson of working together as a team doesn't get through. The team-built Applejack gets destroyed, and the canoe gets Titanicized. This scene always confused me. Why are they going upstream? I thought this scene was supposed to symbolize whitewater rafting, and in that you always go downstream. Whoa, I like that sea pony design for Ocellus. She looks really good like that. So now that they got in trouble with Twilight, they go to the complete other end of the spectrum. That bad feeling just keeps getting worse. I guess it's not exactly the other end of the spectrum, considering the fact that they still are competing, albeit in a different way. I fully expected Rainbow Dash and Applejack to finally work as a team here, and build a suspension bridge, requiring both vines and sticks. But of course that doesn't happen, and we get our Pirates of the Caribbean reference. Although the collapsing of the bridge made me think of Indiana Jones. They didn't intend to, but in a way this did make the students work as a team.
Oops, sorry.
Yep, Ocellus is definitely the cutest.
Yeah, Professors Applejack and Rainbow Dash were such good teachers.
And Silverstream is definitely my favorite.
It was kinda crazy genius. They showed us what not to do so we'd figure out what we should do.
But instead, our professors built bridges the wrong way just to show us how important teamwork is.
Yeah, I suppose that could work, but I don't think that's the best way to do it.
You were actually just competing the entire time, weren't you?
Okay, good. Twilight isn't oblivious or just taking everything at face value. And these two aren't trying to deny it. Looks like they will be competing to the end of time. Final thoughts? I enjoyed this episode. I know there are some people that don't like this school, or the fact that the main six are teachers, but I really do enjoy it. This school gives a lot more dynamic to the show, and opens up a whole new realm of possibilities for story ideas. And Vincent Tong actually voices a likable character. His resume is not that good in terms of characters. Most of the characters he voices we hate, but here he actually voices a likable character. I'll give this episode a 7.3 out of 10. It doesn't quite hold up to some other episodes we've had this year, but it's still a good episode. I enjoyed myself watching it. This show has been amazing this season. It has given us so much in just a few episodes. As soon as I saw Applejack and Rainbow Dash competing, I was a little bit concerned we were going to get a Fall with Our Friends repeat. Not that Fall with Our Friends was a bad episode, but you can't do a story like this too often. You can't keep reusing a conflict like this. It gets old after a while, and there are only a few solutions to this problem. But this show does an amazing job of making it fresh, even if it revisits old problems. I know some people don't like it when the show goes back over old lessons, but I think it's more realistic. Sometimes we have to learn something multiple times before it sticks. And even if we do learn the lesson, sometimes we fall back into our old ways, and we'll have to relearn it. That's why I don't mind this episode focusing on an old problem. It's realistic in that way. Not to mention, It's great to see the school and the students again in speaking roles, as we haven't seen much of that this season except for the first episode. It has been mentioned from time to time, but we haven't actually seen the students talking or attending class since the first episode. Well, that's all of this episode of Crimson Analysis. I'm Crimson Shield, thanks for watching.
There's a griffin in the garden, hippogriffs hang in the hall. Might have been a changeling, but